3, 2, 1.
What's up, my friends? Kevin here, the Tattoy to Tatty, starting over. Now it's time for...
Did I really just forget that melody?
What's up, my friends? Kevin here, the Tattooed Toy Hunter. Today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing my most recent haul of the Pixar Onward figures.
All that matters is that we get to spend as much time as possible with Dad.
You're right. But if you end up inside a gelatinous cube, you are on your...
This is a complete figures. The first three that you see in the background, the bigger three, those are the complete wave, which only comes with three. Unfortunately, not the mom or the Minotaur lady. And then I have this one also, which is a mini, which I thought was appropriate for the little Sprites. So I think they look real cool with the motorcycle. Definitely cool to go with this little wave here. I think they will look really well being posed together. So we have three figures. We got Barley Lightfoot, the older brother. We got the dad, Wilden Lightfoot, and then Ian, the youngest Lightfoot, with his pet dragon. So let's go ahead and start with the father. In my opinion, I think that's a good place to start. I like the fact, because if you watch the animated movie, he doesn't get the top half of him doesn't actually come out in the spell, only the bottom half, so there's not supposed to be articulation on the top anyway, but they did a really good job. So let's go ahead and cut this bad boy open. Let's see how that's gonna work. And then we got this little piece of plastic sheath here that needs to... There we go. So that opened up nicely. We'll take a quick look at him and then I'll cut those little sprites out. So we got the father here. He stands really well. I like the articulation on him. I think they did a really good job. Let's see here. Okay, so the father is standing at exactly 6.5 feet, it appears. It's a good size for him. Love the articulation. He's got the hinged in, pegged, single knee. It's really solid, actually. I thought it was going to kind of be cheaper, but no, it actually feels really good. He's got the ab crunch and swivel higher up and lower also. That's actually pretty nice. And then not much. You can actually pivot around the arms, but they're not supposed to be. They're just supposed to be rubbery like that, so I think that's really good. And his head is on a ball, so look at that. You look down very little, up very little, but can turn around. Really cool. Wow. And then the feet are just pegged in. They can just swivel, that's it. You do have the legs on a ball, so he actually really articulates well. So very impressive. So we're going to put the father to the side for a moment and dig out his accessories. I'm going to cut these out and then I'll be right back with you. All right, I'm back with you. So here are the Sprites. Let me see if I can get close. I love that they're bikers. They're real tough, bearded, manly. I don't recall their names or if they were even told in the show, but there's one of them. I'm gonna set him here, and here's the second one. Really cool looking, tiny, but a lot of detail. It's pretty crazy. I don't really see any articulation on them, but wow, that is nice. Before we go on, let's flip over Ian's box so we can see what the back of all of them look like. So here's his box. As you can see here on the side, this is the three of them that makes the whole wave. Really cool. Nice shot of Ian here and his dragon. Let's see this. Blazey. So the dragon, wizard staff, and Blazey. That's what this one comes with. Very cool. Let's see here. For the dad real quick, since I kind of jumped the gun. So same thing, but you can see how you can actually snap him apart. It says legs detach. That's cool. Includes two Sprites. Very cool. All right, let's go ahead and cut out Ian here and take a look at this one. So he came out with ease, which I like. So we got to get Blazey out of here. And then the staff, the magic staff. All right, Blazey comes out. Very nice. Let's put that on them. And let's see here. You're gonna have to dig. The staff came out with ease, so we already looked at the back of this one. Throw that box. All right, so let's go ahead and start with the staff. Is so cool. It has that stone that's in there really good. The stone is what gives him his power to bring his dad back. They did a really good job on sculpting this. I can see like the wood grain all the way through it. It's only the one plastic paint color, but that's okay. I think there's like a magnet, maybe. Maybe not. I could probably read, and that would help. Okay, going accessory-wise, here's his pet dragon, which I think looks great. So much detail. The head is pegged in, so it feels like that's pretty much the only thing that articulates. You can move the tongue, you can move these wings, but they're not meant to be articulable. But look at the detail in the face. Detail all over the body. It's got a cool little collar, which is neat. A lot of detail there in the collar. So they did a really good job with Blazey here. So let's go ahead and take a look at Ian. Ian looks great. Ian actually, his head is not on a ball. It just pivots all the way around. Detail in the face, awesome, just like the cartoon. Upper arms are on a ball, so you get a lot of posability. So you got the single elbow, but it's pegged in and hinged, so you get a lot of posability out of that. Hands are pegged in. It feels like they're just pegged in. I don't feel a hinge in there, so you can only spin them around. That I could feel no real waist swivel. The legs are on a ball, so you can really get that that split again. Real cool. Let's see, go down. We got the single knee, but it's hinged and pegged, so you get a lot of posability out of this guy. He really poses well. Single knee, hinged and pegged, and then the feet. Man, I love the detail and sculpt of the clothes, the buttons, the rivets, the wrinkles. The wrinkles in the pants look great. I like how it's folded up down here by the feet. He's got his chucks on. Love the chucks. It's actually really well done. I'm actually pretty impressed. More so than I thought I would be. So let's go ahead and give him his wizards. Let's see here. Wizards. Staff. So there's him and Blazey. Looking really, really good. We'll put the dad back here for now. And his sprites, I'm just gonna sprightly sprinkle them on the floor. Okay, last one is gonna be Barley. This is the bigger, older brother that has the kick-ass van. Very cool character. First of all, I love the detail of his biker jacket, basically, that he's wearing. Patches and everything look great. The articulation looks great on him. I love all the detail in his clothing. So let's go ahead and take a look at the back of real quick before I forget. So he looks great. He comes with that sword. It looks like all he comes with. He's a big guy. Love the look of him. Very, very cool. Has a little run down there. All right, let's cut him out. So that was cool that he wasn't trapped in as much as I thought he was going to be. And he is solid. He feels heavier than I thought he would feel. I thought he was going to be kind of cheap, but nope. All right, let me dig out his sword really quick. All right, I'm gonna get rid of his box, and here's his sword. Not a lot in the paint department. There is some kind of like metallic shiny color in there, which I like. I do love the detail of the sculpt of the sword. The handle, there's a little bit there. Really cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at Barley. Head's not on a ball, it just swivels and very little unless it's just tight articulation right now. I love the sculpt of the face. Looks really cool, the hair. His hat looks awesome. Again, love the patches. I love all the sculpted detail into the lines of the denim. The buttons. They did a really, really good job on him. He is really cool looking. So, aside from what we said of the sculpt and the head being just pegged in, upper arms are on a ball, so we get a lot of play there. You get a single hinged pegged elbow, so that gives you a lot of good play. Hands are just, let's see, it feels like they're just pegged in, which is okay. One of them's got the gripping articulation, or gripping sculpt, I should say. Other arm also same deal. And his is more a relaxed hand on the left side, I like. He's got that really cool detailed bracelet, and this over here is like some type of padding, I don't know. I like the fact that he has the black shirt with some type of logo underneath his vest. Looks really cool. Shorts look great. They're kind of like cargo shorts. Again, on a ball, they don't, because he's so big, they don't really pose as much, but you get quite a bit. You get that single knee that it's pegged and hinged, so you get a lot of posability there. And then you got a nice kind of thigh cut hidden here, which works really well. That's all you get for the feet, but his chucks also are nicely done. Now I want to go ahead and spin him around because this looks really incredible. At the top, the detail of the hat, the beanie, I love the sculpt. Hair is nicely sculpted, ear. And then coming to the back of his vest, wow, that looks really cool. The little skull, the phoenix here, fiery phoenix. You got some cool patches all over him. Let's see, let's go ahead and slide him with the sword so we can pose him there. He looks really good. I think he's gonna stand with no problems. All right, so last, that's actually the wave for this Pixar Onward characters. I'm in love with all of them. I think they did a good job. I'm kind of sad that I waited this long to pick them up, but these were $3.99 each, so it was really cheap, you know, under 20 bucks to pick up the whole wave at this DD's. So here we have the mini. I love the motorcycle and I love the Sprites. I think the Sprites, this size is way better fit for those guys. So really quick before I open up the Sprites and the motorcycle, let's see here, Barley. Barley's at 7 inches, which is awesome. The dad is about 6.5. You got just under 6.5 for Ian. And of course, Blazey the dragon is about 2 3/4 inches. Awesome. All right, so let's take a look at the front of this packaging. Sprites and motorcycle, Disney Pixar Onward. You got a warning sign at the top here. Here's Ian, his brother. Flip around, really cool looking. The 2 Sprites and the motorcycle. And this one also they had, I probably should have picked it up, but I didn't want a mini Ian to go with. I thought this fit better than the van being out of scale. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. Man, that is really impressive. I really like this motorcycle. Go ahead and pull them out. We'll start with the motorcycle. So you get a little bit of movement here. The wheels do spin. The detail on here is crazy on the motor, the exhaust, the wheels, the body, the pink paint. You got a place to fit these 2 guys, so they actually do pose. Really nice. Actually very impressed. And it stands real well also, so that's cool. Wow. Okay, let's go ahead and pull these Sprites out. Man, these 2 are so amazing. I remember when this first came out, I actually really wanted it, but it was like triple the price. I could have got it. Let's see, let me look at the packaging and see if these guys actually have names or not. The female's so cool looking. Okay, give me a moment here. No, they're just called Sprites. No names, unfortunately. So here's the female Sprite biker lady. She looks so great. Look at the makeup. The detail on here for so small. I mean, this is at around 1 inch. The hair looks great. There's a lot of detail sculpted in. I like that the wings are translucent and they have like kind of a glittery effect to them. And look at that little skull in the back. I mean, look at the detail. That is cool. So let's see if we can fit her in here. Can she fit here? So wow, look at that. Okay, we're going into the man Sprite. Now this is a man. I love the kind of orangish brown beard sculpted, look beautiful. The glasses, the beanie, the little hair there, the wings. Look at the detail in the clothes. That is epic. Let's flip him around. Another beautiful skull for their biker gang look. All right, so let me see if I can fit him as well. I probably got to do him first. And then her. So, you two stand. Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay, so that's gonna be the haul. Man, I just love the way they're gonna pose so well together in my collection room. I'll find a nice spot for them, but this is gonna be the Onward haul completely. Shout out to DD's for always having such great discount toys. I hope you enjoyed this review unboxing. This is Kevin, the Tattoo Toy Hunter, reminding you never give up that hunt. Pew, 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 pew. Watch the show if you haven't got to see it. Never give up that hunt. Love you. Bye.